Who should buy supplemental insurance? We're gonna talk about that today in this video. So what is supplemental insurance? Well, just as the name implies, it is designed to supplement or support a standalone health insurance plan. And there are different kinds of supplemental insurance. There is accident injury coverage, there's a critical illness benefit, and then there's hospital room and board daily benefits. And I'm gonna talk about who would benefit from this kind of coverage. So who should buy supplemental insurance? I highly recommend to all my clients who have children, especially the ones who play sports, to highly consider buying supplemental coverage. And this is why. Let me share with you an example. Let's say your son plays soccer and he falls on the soccer field and you've got to go, and he breaks his arm and you've got to go to the ER for that. If you have a regular health plan, let's say the deductible on that plan is, what the average deductible is on most marketplace plans is around $7,000, okay? So in the event that you have to go to the ER for your son's broken arm, one day in the ER can actually cost you that full $7,000. So, and the insurance is not gonna cover you, your regular plan is not gonna cover you until you meet that deductible. Or if you have an accident supplemental policy, what that can actually do is reduce the amount that you pay down to as little as $250 because it'll offset the cost of paying that entire deductible. And then a lot of times, people usually don't know this, they think it's really expensive, but it can be as little as $20 a month. So $20 a month to add to your policy to then rest assured that you're not having to be out multiple thousands of dollars for something really common that happens, like a broken arm or a twisted ankle. So I promised that I would share with you how I use supplemental coverage to build into my clients' plans and to really offset those out-of-pocket costs. The first thing I do is really take the time to understand my clients' situation, their lifestyle, and really their budget. Because if there's not a lot of room in the budget after we have the standalone health plan, like the main health policy, then I have a certain order of priority depending on their lifestyle and their needs. So for example, I always start with the accident coverage. I see this paid out to clients all the time. And a lot of times it pays out multiple times in a year. So, if you've got a child and they play sports and they break their arm, and let's say then later on in the year, they twist their ankle and you're in the ER 2 different times, you're really gonna be able to offset your out-of-pocket costs if there's a broken bone, and even if a surgery is required or physical therapy is required stemming from that accident coverage is gonna pay out and really cover a lot of that. It can reduce the out-of-pocket costs to down to $250 and some even down to $100. And most people think that this is very expensive, but a lot of times it's not. You can get an accident policy built in for as little as $20. And so the next thing I'll do is look at the critical illness or look at the budget to see if we have room for a critical illness benefit. And so what a critical illness benefit is it pays you a lump sum based on age in the event of a critical illness like cancer, heart attack, stroke, something really catastrophic and serious. And so people, if that ever does happen to them, they tend to slow down, not work as much, and really focus on getting well. It would be really nice at that time to be able to get that lump sum, and sometimes it's $50,000 just to really offset all your out-of-pocket costs and just kind of really help out a little bit in that time of need. So as I mentioned before, there are other types of supplemental coverage and for different situations. So if you're curious if you may benefit from that or just have questions, I'd be happy to support you. The best part about it is that you don't have to pay me because the insurance companies do. So reach out to me at alexthehealthagent.com and on Instagram at alexthehealthagent.